The Shabbat candles flicker in the hall. I'm watching shadows dance across the wall. I wore the dress you said you liked in June, but you're 1,000 miles away in this same room. I pour my heart like water in the sand, thinking you'd finally take me by the hand. But your eyes are cold, looking through my soul, leaving pieces of me you didn't wanna hold. Now I'm drinking this bitter wine alone, in a house that never felt like home. I gave you my fire, I gave you my light, but you left me freezing in the middle of the night. It's the sting of the silence, the weight of the lie. I'm learning how to say a quiet goodbye through the tears in my throat and the ache in my chest. I loved you the most, and you gave me your rest. Do you remember the nights by the Galilee? You promised the world was for you and for me, but you took my devotion and called it a chore. Now I don't even know what I'm fighting for. Every I love you feels like a stone. I'm more lonely with you than I am on my own. You broke the promise, you broke the vine, and left me with nothing but this bitter wine. Was I too much, or not enough for you? Everything I built, you just walked right through. I'm not a ghost, I'm flesh and bone, but you treat my heart like a desert stone. So I'm drinking this bitter wine alone, in a house that never felt like home. I gave you my fire, I gave you my light, but you left me freezing in the middle of the night. It's the sting of the silence, the weight of the lie. I'm learning how to say a quiet goodbye through the tears in my throat and the ache in my chest. I loved you the most, and you failed the test. The glass is empty, the lights are low. I'm finally letting you go. You go. The Shabbat candles flicker low, in a room where silence starts to grow. I wore the dress you said you liked, but you didn't look, you didn't strike a single spark in those eyes of blue. I'm losing me while chasing you, from the Galilee to the desert sand. I thought I held a steady hand. Now I'm drowning in a red sea of tears, washing away all these wasted years. I gave you my heart, a sacred stone, but you left me standing here alone. My love was a fortress, yours was a wall. I reached for your hand, you watched me fall. This red sea, it's taking it all. The promises I used to believe. I cooked for you, I prayed for us, but you turned our gold into salt and dust. You took my light and you called it gray, then turned your back and walked away. The betrayal tastes like bitter wine, a ghost of a love that was never mine. Was I not enough? Was I too much to hold? Did my warmth leave you feeling cold? hollow lake where you used to be, a saltwater grave inside of me, drowning in the red sea of tears, washing away all these wasted years. I gave you my heart, a sacred stone, but you left me standing here alone. My love was a fortress, yours was a wall. I reached for your hand, you watched me fall. All this red sea, it's taken it all. The Shabbat candles flicker low in a kitchen filled with things you'll never know. I wore the dress you said you liked last year, but you didn't even look when I drew near. Outside the city hums a restless tune, underneath the cold and distant Haifa moon. I'm a warrior who's tired of the fight, trying to find some warmth in this neon light. And oh, my heart is a battlefield where the wounds are deep and the scars won't yield. I gave you the gold, you gave me the stone. I never felt so lonely while not alone. My voice is a whisper, thin and blue, breaking on the ghost of what I thought was true. I built a wall to keep the world away, but I let you in, I begged for you to stay. I traded my pride for a seat at your feet. Now I'm tasting the dust of a bitter defeat. You didn't see the fire, you didn't feel the spark. You left me navigating corners in the dark. The betrayal doesn't always need a lie. Sometimes it's just the way you let the us die. Was I too loud, or just not enough? Is my skin too thin, or my soul too rough? I looked for mercy in your shifting eyes, but all I found were cold and empty skies. Yes, my heart is a battlefield where the wounds are deep and the scars won't yield. I gave you the gold, you gave me the stone. I've never felt so lonely while not alone. My voice is a whisper, thin and blue, breaking on the ghost of what I thought was true. Lay down the arms, let the silence fall. I'm walking away from the ruins of it all. My heart, it was always a battlefield. The Shabbat candles flicker in the hall, tracing shadows where your pictures used to hang. I gave you every prayer, I gave you my all, but you left me with this hollow, heavy pain. In the quiet of our home in Tel Aviv, the salt that feels like needles on my skin. I thought you were the one I could believe, but the door is closed and I'm not letting you back in. Now I'm singing through the salt and through the sting. The quiet voice is breaking at the seams. You didn't value a single holy thing. You walked right through the garden of my dreams. It's a betrayal that I carry in my bones, a silence louder than the words you used to feel. I'm left here standing in the dust alone, with wounds that won't heal and a heart that won't seal. And a heart that won't seal. I remember how I'd wait for you to see the strength I held, the love I tried to show, but I was just a ghost you kept in company, a fire that you watched but didn't wanna know. You took my kindness for a day you didn't owe, and left me questioning the woman that I am. The disappointment is a river dark and slow. I gave a lion's love to a hollow, selfish man. How do I wash the memory of your touch when every corner of the city screams your name? I didn't think I'd ever ask for much, just to be seen without the guilt and shame. But you turned away, you just turned away. Now I'm singing through the salt and through the sting, a quiet voice that's breaking at the seams. You didn't value a single holy thing. You walked right through the garden of my dreams. It's a betrayal that I carry in my bones, a silence louder than the words you used to feel. I'm left here standing in the dust alone, with wounds that won't heal and a heart that won't seal. Just a whisper in the wind, wounds that won't heal. No, they never really heal. I used to trace your name in dust on windows we forgot to clean. You said forever like it meant more than a word you didn't mean. I gave you all the quiet parts, the fragile things I couldn't show, but you just held them carelessly and watched me break too slow. I heard your silence louder than lies, felt every crack behind your eyes. Now I'm bleeding gold from every scar. You left your fingerprints on my heart. I was fire, I was warm, I was yours to hold. Now I'm shattered, bleeding gold. You walked away like love was cheap, like I was something you could fold. But every tear I cried tonight turns into rivers made of gold. I learned your shadows like a prayer, memorized the way you breathe, but you were already dropped it gently on the floor. Now I'm bleeding gold from every scar. You left your fingerprints on my heart. I was fire, I was warm, I was yours to hold. Now I'm broken, bleeding gold. You walked away without a sound, like I was easy to let go. But every piece you left behind is cutting deeper than you know. Was I too much or not enough? Did you ever really love me? I would've stayed through anything, but you never stayed for me. Now I'm bleeding gold from all your lies. From every night I tried to fight, I gave you everything I had to hold, and you left me bleeding gold. I'm learning how to breathe alone in a world that's turned so cold. But even in the shattered pain, I'm still worth more than gold. You didn't see me, but I was shining all alone. The Sabbath candles flicker low in a room that used to feel like home. I see your shadow by the door, but I don't know who you are anymore. I gave you the Galilee in my eyes, but you only saw the dust inside. I built a wall to keep us safe, but you're the one who broke the gate. Now the vineyards are all broken. Words of love stay left unspoken. I poured my heart like in red wine, but you never truly made it mine. It's quiet, kinda shattering to realize I was never your everything. The grapes are bitter on the vine in this holy land of yours and mine. I walk through Jaffa's narrow streets, searching for the heart that used to beat. I gave you strength when you felt small, but you let me stumble, you let me fall. You took my warmth and left me cold, a story that I never wanted told. The betrayal tastes like salt and sand, slipped right through my reaching hand. Was I just a placeholder for your pride? Somewhere for your hollow soul to hide? I didn't ask for gold or stone, just not to feel so damn alone while sitting right next to you. Now the vineyards are all broken. Words of love broken land of yours and mine. The sun sets over the western wall. I'm picking up the pieces, watching them fall. Broken, just like the vineyards. The Shabbat candles flicker low in a kitchen filled with dust and ghost light. I wore the dress you said you loved, but you never looked, you never felt right. I traded my strength for your quiet moods, walking on glass in the city of stone. An Israeli heart built to endure, but I've never felt so much alone. I gave you the honey, I gave you the land. I placed my whole world in the palm of your hand, but you treated my gold like it was common sand. Now there are thorns in the crown you gave me, pricking the skin of the girl I used to be. I was your shelter, your soul and your sea, but you didn't see the worth in me. It's a heavy price for a love so small, to give you everything and still feel nothing at all. Nothing at all. The Mediterranean is cold tonight, like the way you turn your back in bed. I'm tired of translating my tears for you, and the hollow words you never said. Disappointment is a bitter wine, I'm drinking it down until I'm numb. I waited for a king to claim his throne, but I see the coward you've become. How do you break a soul that survived it all? How do you make a fortress crumble and fall? You didn't use a hammer, you didn't use a flame, you just forgot to love me when I called your name. So take back your thorns, I'm leaving the garden tonight. The betrayal is silent, the room is too bright, too bright. I deserve the light. Salt on the wound. The Shabbat candles flicker low in this apartment we used to know. I made the coffee strong and sweet, but you left the sugar on the street. I gave you my heart, a desert bloom. Now there's only silence in this room. I thought our love was a holy wall, but I'm just watching the stones fall. And it's salt on the wound, sting in my eyes. Underneath these heavy Tel Aviv skies, you took my light and you turned it gray. Didn't even care enough to stay. I'm crying out, but the sound is thin. Where do I end and the pain begin? It's salt on the wound and I'm spread so thin. Salt on the wound and I'm spread so thin. I showed you the scars, the parts I hide, the girl who was brave with nowhere to reside. I thought you'd see me, really see the woman I was fighting to be. But you looked through me like I was glass, waiting for the lonely hours to pass. 1,000 I loves lost in the air. I was standing right there and you didn't care. And it's salt on the wound, sting in my eyes. Underneath these heavy Tel Aviv skies, you took my light and you turned it gray. Didn't even care enough to stay. I'm crying out, but the sound is thin. Where do I end and the pain begin? It's salt on the wound and I'm spread so thin. They say the sea is full of salt. Maybe this heartbreak is my own fault for believing a mirage could ever be true, for giving my gold to someone like you. Someone like you. Mediterranean blue, try to scrub away the ghost of you. But tonight the water feels like fire, just another victim of a cold desire. Salt on the wound, just salt. The Sabbath candles flicker low, a hollow light in this quiet room. I cook the meal you used to love, but now it feels like a feast of gloom. I see the way you check your phone while my heart is screaming right here alone. This is the last supper we'll ever share. The bread is broken, but you don't care. I gave you my soul, my desert, my sea, but I was a ghost you refused to see. Betrayal in the way you stare, like I was never even there. Do you remember Tel Aviv? The salt on our skin, the promises made. Now the Mediterranean feels like ice, and every memory begins to fade. I reached for your hand, you pulled away. There's nothing left for me to say. I am a daughter of Zion, strong and deep, but tonight I have no more tears to keep. I deserve the fire, not this dying spark. I'm tired of dancing alone in the dark. You took my appreciation, turned it to dust. Now there's only bitterness and no more trust. This is the last supper we'll ever share. My sea, but I was a ghost you refused to see. It's the betrayal in the way you stare, like I was never even there. The wine is sour, the house is cold, the story's over before we grew old. Goodbye. The Sabbath candles flicker low, a hollow light in this quiet room. I cooked the meal you used to love, but now it feels like a feast of gloom. I see the way you check your phone while my heart is screaming right here alone. This is the last supper we'll ever share. The bread is broken, but you don't care. I gave you my soul, my desert, my sea, but I was a ghost you refused to see. It's the betrayal in the way you stare, like I was never even there. Tel Aviv, the salt on our skin, the promises made. Now the Mediterranean feels like ice, and every memory begins to fade. I reached for your hand, you pulled away. There's nothing left for me to say. I am a daughter of Zion, strong and deep, but tonight I have no more tears to keep. I deserve to fire, not this dying spark. I'm tired of dancing alone in the dark. You took my appreciation and turned it to dust. Now there's only bitterness and no more trust. This is the last supper we'll ever share. The bread is broken, but you don't care. I gave you my soul, my desert, my